Brad Williams, XL Prime, continuing from the previous tutorial. Can we include a wildcard? Yes. Look at some different combinations here. We're looking at what if we want to identify information that ends in D4. We know we can play around with the wildcard in the search as we did previously. Can we identify anything that ends in this case, RY? Here we have a search feature and we have COUNTIF. So let's look at search. Can we look at this search feature and identify anything that starts with RY? Well, here right now, no. So why don't we just go in here to Mango and go RY1 and look, it works. All right. So search, if you put the wildcard, one, you know you have to insert a name range. Two, your layout must be correct. So search input 739, note where the wildcard is in this instant. Now, if you put the wildcard before, what does it say? Everything before RY, show me, input RY. And if it shows up, highlight it. That's it. COUNTIF, you can do the exact same thing, but notice how COUNTIF works. Count cells that meet a criteria. It says COUNTIF B6, and then it says wildcard input 739. Just a different function doing the exact same thing. As I said repeatedly, Excel has a lot of tools, and you can use different tools to accomplish the same thing. So let's go into conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. Here, search input. This is the second one. Then we have the COUNTIF. Now, if we change this COUNTIF, and it's easier for me just to copy, edit, copy, make sure you're in the list, review, forget that conditional formatting, manage rule, edit rule, go in here, highlight it, Control V. Okay. Here, anything that ends in RY, hit F9. Anything that ends in RY. So now let's look here. Grab search, copy, escape, make sure you're in the list of information, manage rules, edit, Control V. Okay, okay, and look, hit F9. You can see it's doing the exact same thing. I want to point out something very, 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 very important. When you go into this conditional formatting, let's say I want to change the location of the and this wildcard. So I'm in a hurry. So copy, escape, and I just go in here, conditional format, manage rules, cancel. You know, you gotta be in the box, conditional formatting, manage rules, and then edit rules. And then all I want to do is just put this over here, edit, paste. I want to make sure, I just want to get rid of this stuff. We're going to hit go. And there's a typo, all right? So look to see where the typo might be. Input and needs to be before the wildcard. We're in a hurry. I hit the arrow, okay, the right arrow. You can see how disastrous it can be. So you can only change the stuff by using the mouse. Now I have to go back because I didn't insert the and. So insert the and, okay, okay. What happened? You know it's supposed to start with an RY. So let's see if the RY shows up. In a lot of cases, when you do this, what happens is Excel is going to override this thing. In a previous test, I went in and I did the exact same thing, and Excel put double quotes around the asterisk. All right. It also put double quotes around the entire deal. Input 739. It overrode everything. I was pulling my hair out, going, I inputted everything incorrectly. It also inputted an extra equal sign. If you're trying to manipulate inside here, be extremely careful. Excel will override this stuff in a blink. You could spend hours going, I know I inputted that correctly, didn't I? So just be very, very careful. Overview, you can use COUNTIF, you can use search, you can manipulate this stuff. You can also get really fancy and you can use the exact and you can copy this and manipulate it, but we're going to keep this as short as possible. Brad Williams, XL Prime, we're out.